In Ressler's interpretation, the image of an absolutely empty sky acquires the significance not just of an ideological statement, but of the subject's basic motivational attitude. It is no longer just about the denial of God as an idea, but about an internal conclusion that the absence of a supreme authority means the absence of any ultimate prohibition, external judgment, and inevitable retribution. It is in this sense that the metaphor of the empty sky is viewed by Ressler as one of the keys to the subsequent logic of permissiveness, control, and violence. In this case, it expresses not only a worldview, but also a psychological dynamic in which the absence of a supreme authority is experienced as permission for unrestricted actions. In the context of Dworkin's reconstructed profile, this dynamic, according to Ressler's analysis, takes a specific form. The subject does not limit himself to simple disbelief, but strives to confirm the non-existence of God over and over again, through repeated acts of impunity by harming believers. Every time a victim, a believer, a community, or a religion does not receive the expected divine protection, he experiences this as confirmation of his own correctness. At the same time, expanding the scale of such proof from an individual child to defenseless patients, from patients to authoritative mentors, from mentors to a believing community, from a community to an entire religious denomination, and then to an intercivilizational conflict, strengthens the subjective feeling of a definitive refutation of God's existence. Ressler formulates it as follows.
His entire life has been a methodical attempt to prove one thing to himself and the world: God does not exist. To achieve this, he chose the most conspicuous targets: religious groups. People of true faith always rely on divine protection. Dworkin, by annihilating their communities, shattering their lives, and inciting aggression and attacks against them, driving them to suicide, proved his own absolute impunity time and time again. Through his actions, he seemed to hurl a challenge right in their faces. Look, you have such faith and love for your God. Where is he now to protect you while I take your lives?